Hey Periscope, it's Felicia and hello to my replay viewers. This is Felicia Starks with FeliciaJStarks Fitness. I'm a certified personal trainer. Hi, Pearl Pooh Bear. And I scope 2 to 3 times a day about fitness, nutrition, motivation, and different things that you can do in order to look good stark naked. So this scope is about, there's so many different diets that, and I'll tell you what prompted me to make this scope. One of my friends on Facebook, I'm in a fitness group, and so one of my friends had a post. She was saying that she wanted to lose weight really quickly. I want to say like maybe 20 pounds in 2 months, or she wanted to lose a certain amount of weight in 2 months. And so in the group, she was asking, what's some stuff she can do. And I think some people started giving her some advice. And the only thing about sometimes what happens in Facebook groups and different groups, whether you're not on Facebook, is that everyone has a different opinion, and a lot of the things that they tell you work. You can do the, put those up. The lemon water and the cayenne pepper diet that Beyonce did, I think right before, what was the movie?
Diet Peppers.
No, what's that movie? I'm trying to think. Dreamgirls. And she got really thin, right? And that works. There's a military diet. And what happened is that someone posted, hey, you can do this military diet, and I lost 7 pounds in 14 days. I want to say, like 7 pounds in 14 days. And I'm not saying that it doesn't work, because the diets work for a lot of people. This is the part, the reason that I'm making the videos, because different things work for different people. Some people do great on low carb. Some people don't do great on low carb. Some people are great at paleo, vegan. There's something for everyone. My point is, okay, the diets are great, but what happens when you stop? So you're not, there's an end date to it. So it could be a 21-day fix. It could be a 21-day detox. It could be a 30-day challenge. There's a lot of different diets and different plans that are available, and they do work. So don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that in getting hyped up and excited about the diet, don't just think about, okay, I want to get into this dress and this date is coming, and so I want to get into this dress. Okay, so what happens? What's the plan after? Okay, because a lot of times we plan for leading up to. Say you're getting ready to go to spring break is now, so maybe you're getting ready for a wedding. Maybe you're getting married, or maybe you're going to be in a wedding, and so you want to look great. Well, you're going to diet, and you're going to probably, do some extreme things and go real ham at the gym. That's great, because you're improving your health. So what happens after the wedding? What happens after the reunion? What happens after that event? You have to be prepared for what you're going to do after. And so it's called reverse dieting. So you have to actually get into, so that you're going to go back to, if you're in it for the lifestyle, then it's not going to be a diet. You may go a little extreme, but it's not going to be like, okay, I'm cutting everything out and then for like 21 days and then it's over. But if you can get into the mindset where you are changing your lifestyle, then it's never going to be an end date, and you will be able to maintain. You may go a little extreme to get down to where you want to be, but then figure out your happy medium so that you don't feel restricted. You don't feel like you're being deprived. And so if you are watching, and thank you so much for the hearts, I appreciate that. So if you're a replay viewer and you're watching this and you are a yo-yo dieter, and I've been there before, and you tend to go up and you tend to go down, and sometimes when you go up, you double, then it's not another diet that you need. It's figuring out what your happy medium is so that you can get to a weight or to a size that you are comfortable with, and then learning how to maintain it. Because once you're able to maintain where you are and you can eat and, make provisions for what you eat, then you won't ever need to diet again. And would that not be amazing if you don't ever have to go on another diet again? Mm-hmm. And that if you decide you want to get more, look even leaner, then you can make other provisions. I'm not against dieting. I think dieting at 41, I've come to the conclusion that that's just not something that I need to do in order for me, even as a competitor. I don't think that dieting is something that has to be done in order for you to do it a short amount of time, because what happens is the rebound weight, it is something fierce. And as a competitor, I can tell you that I'm not going to say everyone, but those who go on a restricted diet, when you're in your competition mode, you don't eat anything outside of your fish, chicken, your rice, your broccoli, your sweet potatoes. That's pretty much what you eat. And so you're very restricted. And so after your competition, when it's when you're not competing, then you just go crazy and you eat everything. And this is not everyone. I experienced this myself, but it's dangerous because it messes with our metabolism. And that's how you get to where sometimes people experience where their thyroids can really play some tricks on them. So I don't want to make this a heavy scope, more than anything to make you think a little bit before you go on that next diet or that next cleanse, because they all work. Truth be told, if we follow the directions, it may not work the same that it worked for the person that you work with, because our bodies are different. But if you follow the directions and she follows the directions, you're both going to get some results. Or maybe you won't. Or maybe something else works for you better than it does her. My point is, not only think about what your goal is for that particular diet or whatever you're trying to do, but also think about what's the plan for afterwards. Because if you can think ahead of time what you're going to do afterwards, how you're going to maintain it, then you won't ever go back up. You won't have the yo-yo dieting, and you can figure out how you can have the best of both worlds. You can have your cake and really eat it too. And so if you haven't ever looked into macro dieting, that is something that in my off season, that is how I'm going to live. And I've started it before this contest prep, and it's amazing. And I figured out where my happy medium was. And the crazy part is I was eating so much food, I felt like I was cheating, but I didn't gain weight. And so if I can do that for the rest of my life, I don't ever need another diet. So I'm not going to keep this long, but I just wanted to share that with you, to not get caught up in the whole diet. If you're going to do a diet and you just have to, also be prepared for what you're going to do after, because a diet is not going to be sustainable for life. A lifestyle change, you can sustain it for life, and you're not going to be restricted. So I will see you guys on the next scope. Again, this is FeliciaJStarks. I'm out. Peace out. Bye.